Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you and welcome back to the Beta Plan as we return to a Succubus Blessed Imperium. I said I would come back to you once our fleets were in position, but that is not entirely the case right now, yet I am coming back to you. As you may have noticed, there's a hostile science ship over here that thinks they can float around here and what have you not. They're going to Breglar over here and trying to do some research. I don't mind that so much. The bigger disadvantage I feel that we're having right now is the fact that if you look over here, there's an enemy fleet. 2 of them. And we currently have 2 fleets over here. Much stronger than theirs, but there's also a transport fleet. And you see all these military ships over here that are slowly moving in here. As I was twinkling here, and as you saw in the last episode, we noticed enemy ships around here. I think around Oreb and Stratal, or no, around Takaram and Stratal, I think, or at least in this area. And I thought, that's not really good. So what I did is I split off from my main force of 5 battleships. So quite a bit, to be honest. And send it back as a single fleet. And I let the other ships wait here and gather here. And however, I wasn't entirely fast enough. Here are my battleships coming in. Here is my smaller fleet. And behind it is one of my very, very expensive Psycorps. Or also known as the Stirpes Capsiori. Don't know why I'm pronouncing that slightly Italian. I shouldn't, because we're Succubus, I shouldn't more say Stirpes Capsiori. Anyways, we have a fleet here, and we have put in our second commander, because we did have, at a point, 2 fleets. Combine them into one, we now have, once again, this guy into battle. So, hopefully, they can handle the first blows, because I'm not entirely confident about that. The fact is, they have 2 cruisers, 2 destroyers, and 4 corvettes. We have 10 corvettes here on 1 battleship. I just hope that these guys will come in here in time. But I didn't want to leave you out of this battle, and hence I have come back to you. Engaged. Lackluster update. We apologize, patron. We have sadly reached something of a roadblock. And the enclave is in disarray, and we have nothing to offer at this time. We thank you for your patrons, as always. Well, we can demand a refund, but we will not do that. We will say that hope all will improve, because that can lead to the ministry. But yeah, and they're we're firing our purple lasers. There are the green lasers coming in. So let us see. And then we have this little fleet coming in as well. The problem with this fleet is it is slow. Slow to engage, slow to move. As you can see here, these guys already start firing and these guys haven't. So, the big battle is over here. Although this little ship is now joining in as well.
Situation log updated.
I think we just destroyed them already. Without a single loss. Perhaps I've overestimated this fight. I think I've severely overestimated this fight. Wow, and we didn't have that much additional troops. Oh, there comes the other battleships already in. Kaboom! It has been destroyed. I believe. Oh, 2 destroyed. They fled. According to this one. These 2 weren't destroyed. But perhaps... Here, this was a battle of the other corvette that never did anything. Here was 1 cruiser destroyed by a battleship, and here... 2 destroyers escaped. So I think 2 destroyers, at least 2 destroyers were not destroyed. So I assume they escaped actually. So I do think it is also time that we brought in a science ship from somewhere. That's a friendly science ship, but not our science ship. If we go to here, we go to the spaceport, we can build a science ship. And that can be done independently from training these psionic corpses. Not a corpse isn't a dead person. Come on, don't be that macabre. Team up, you two. Creating a new fleet. There we go. There are these guys. I didn't want to lose them, so I felt the necessity to give them some protection. And this empire that we're fighting right here, they're xenophobe. And thus they have a better border range than us, because we're not xenophobe at all. So I have the feeling that we should, we'll probably not have a border with the ancient empire, and we can just destroy some infrastructure here for some combat experience, if you will. Now that their fleet is gone, I'm quite happy to send these Psycorpses in right there. And I think our science ship will be done. Yep. Let us assign a leader over here. We still have room for lots of leaders. Oh, and there's a psychic even. I will recruit this person. Do we actually have something in that field currently being researched? No. But still good nonetheless to know. And then he can start with research and projects over here and research projects over here. And then we'll make use a little bit out of this war in that way as well. Whoa! Okay, they're all both science ships. I actually should have known because they don't have... Their ship isn't upright, it's horizontal. And horizontal ships are not combat ships. Our range is so short. In the other gameplay, I would have already definitely attacked this vessel. Guaranteed. Or this station, sorry. Only here we start engaging. But yes, let's destroy their economy a little. There we go.
Construction complete.
Stellaris, you've completed your battleships. Oh. Oh, that's this thing. Okay, phew. Thought almost there was an attack somewhere that I hadn't noticed. Currently, only 33% in this war. Did our battle not help? Oh, our battle did help, but not significantly. I thought it would be significant enough power as it was. But apparently it isn't. And our Psycorpses have arrived. As did our construction ship. Ho. 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 Hoo hoo hoo. Sound like Santa Claus. You. If I could have you, please. No? No? Yes. Thank you. It's a pain in the ass that we have to go all the way around. I have to admit. I would like to transport ships. This should be the station that we on purposely attacked. Yeah. All purple laser show. Now showing in full bright colors. We've unlocked that. That's the rail gun. I guess the armor. Probably willing. Whoa! There is an enemy fleet. Meet them head on. That might be part of the ship that escaped, and unfortunately, my construction ship is in between. But I think my forces here. Nope. Well, he fled actually. He may have actually survived. At least they were quick enough to defend the transport fleet, which, in this case, I actually find more important because a transport ship we can. Construction ship we can pretty easily pick back up, but this sign says evading hostile fleet, so it could be that the ISS Crestreno over here with only 9.1%, holy shoot, He nearly died. Was just in time able to activate the emergency jump drives. And was able to escape its fate. Faith. Fate? No, fate in this case, sorry. Go here. With that, thing. Alright. Totally destroyed that. Good. And then you two can combine. Because we did not have the army capacity to do something here. And here we have at least the Psycorpses. Which do so much more damage. Actually, I'm surprised at how little that extra is. And the -5 of the fact that our race has -5 still impacts over here, despite it being Psycorps. But they have, the moral is gigantic. 650, 715 while defending, 385 health, so they also have just way more health. And their moral damage is huge in comparison to the actual damage. They don't do so much physical damage, they do a lot of offensive damage. These guys, 1.5 to 3.9. Ugh. Modifies Neon Pops and Uzum Prime by adding the rapid breeders trait. The Neo Succubi and Uzum Prime have made an alteration to their DNA. Not only has their fertility been dramatically increased, but their children now reach adulthood much faster than normal Succubi. Neo Succubus population numbers may soon be increasing at an exponential rate. Oh dear, because they were slow breeders, if I recall correctly. Uzun. I'm quite positive that they were slow breeders. Yeah, slow breeders, Neo Succubus. Interesting, and now they're considered rapid breeders, so this just cancels each other's out. So they don't grow particularly faster than Succubus, they grow just as fast. That is my vassal. And I am low on energy credits. So alright, I'll agree. Oh, I think our construction ship just arrived. Yep, it did. You, buddy boy, can repair first. You made it home. Congratulations, soldiers. Okay, yeah. Science ship, what are you doing right now? Oh, you are busy with the projects, okay. And you're just going to teleport away again. Alright, awesome. Our infiltration cells are in place on the surface of budding dreams. Oh yeah, that's true, that happened off camera. And their cover stories are in the process of being established. Aside from a few incidents, their seamless disguises seem to be holding up well. Which is one of the reasons why I actually also came back. We are invading budding dreams by altering our species to look like theirs, and therefore we'll take them over, these guys, these xenophobes. So at least it will be somewhat pleasant that we are doing so. The fact that they consume extra consumer goods is not really a problem. They're going to be made into slaves anyways, and then we'll put some proper Succubi in control. We'll say birth controls on them, and voila. Everything will be hunky-dory. You're all supposed to destroy this stuff. Sorry. My mistake. Should have given the order. Seemed logical to me, but what do I know, right? There is a military ship over here, but it's not moving. It's kind of interesting. And there's an enemy ship fleet, but it's really, really small. And how are you, construction ship? You're still really under heavy repairs. I'm actually surprised it came out alive. I'd expect it to be lost. Oh, they're sitting in the fleet. Why would you send in a single fleet? That makes no sense to me. What?
Construction complete.
Oh, it's a following transport fleet 14. Okay. I guess we got in here a new capital that way all of a sudden we can upgrade all these buildings. I rather prefer science, but thank you very much. Uzun is Uzun. Some interesting things going on there, that's for sure. This will always be a bad planet. That is just the way it is. It has additional minerals, so I should definitely build a mineral network and a mineral network here. Because we do have a paradise zone here. Perfect. And then we'll build here probably a science thing then.
Situation log.
This is almost all completely done. And then these guys can move. These are... You like actually migration, but... Scientist... Continental tropical ocean. Okay, so not alpine. Because we still need to move them once this person has grown. We need to resettle this guy already. We can already resettle this folk, and then we can slowly take care of that. Oh, these are all these planets that I don't directly control, and thus I have no power more or less there to do anything. It's kind of annoying that they are on the list. I'm gonna do this differently. This world, Uzum Prime, is an alpine world. He's not actually adapted to that. But we can make him adapted to that. We have no other alpine worlds. Why are you on this world? Because you're max alpine world habitability plus 20%. How can you survive here? You have tropical preference. And how can you have actually a happiness of 70%? Huh? I'm a little confused here. But these succubus have been... These are all tropical succubus. Confused? Yes. Alright, let's modify the species because something is wrong here. Modify you on... Ashik Prime, I believe it is. You... No, this is Uzun. But that's also Alpine, which we can just change, which is fine. Hold on, I'm getting confused. I'm getting so confused. Ashik Prime is the one that we need. So, you. Set rights, which we're gonna modify. Ashik Prime, Continental. This one's. So we want to go to Continental. Oh, at 60%. But that's instantly done, so...
Situation log updated.
Voila.
Species modified.
Then we have a Continental preference, Succubi. And that should help a little bit. It's so easily done to adjust this. But now they have, they have now higher happiness. At least the max pre-full happiness is possible now for our species. And then we'll resettle you. You could go to tropical. We could just put you on something tropical and move somebody from these guys around. Just move the Phil somewhere around. Oh, then we have to first move him around. So we could resettle him. But that's the home world. I'm not gonna mess with the home world. Well, we couldn't leave them few free, but because we can definitely remove the growth impairment soon. But I do want a little bit this guy off the planet. Well, hold on. Do I really want to do that? Because there are good researchers in social. Natural sociologists, so they can research that job. I guess some of them probably would have worked well with us. Current government, this building will stop running eventually. Oh, yeah. Oh, our income is kind of bad right now. Yeah, we're making a lot of ships, of course. Okay, that's fine. And you know what? Then we'll remove their controls. Set right. Population controls. No population controls. Voila. And then they should be, there you go, a lot happier. We've done it. We have 4 of them as slaves and 2 of them are now proper citizens. You know what? Somewhat less, a thank you for, well, letting us take over the world properly. These are the guys that helped. Let's just be it. Let us have the, hello. Move in here. We need you. All the Psy forces in the world when you are needed. This is also a Psy corpse. And let's move over here. There we go. And let's speed it up, for crying out loud. We've gone so super slow. And this has all been destroyed. So let's go here and destroy this. Because I'm not sure if that's going to be ours. And if it is, the minerals is not a problem. We have more than enough minerals. There is naval capacity, slave mineral output, and food output as well. But mineral output, definitely. Also like habitability, to be honest. But and the mineral output would be really good. That's it down. Yeah, and now we're speeding up a little bit with where everybody's going. Armies. Embark. Wish I could immediately click on you, but I can't. Go here. And you should probably also be finished with one of them. Yep. And then also you. Please go here. Boom. Station destroyed. And we should probably start annoying them a little more. Not the transport fleet, please.
Construction complete.
Thank you. And trade deal expired. Research agreement. Alright, that's fine. Surface. Anything else to build? No, we're starting to get things under control. And you are definitely going to go with sociology, because that's what you're good at. So do it. Then we're at least making use of their abilities. In fact, where's the other one? We could do this. Gives us a little bit less energy, but it doesn't also really increase the biolab output. Here it's 5.87. Here it is 5. It is a little more. If we could increase his happiness for some way or another, it will be good. Then we will be able to get a little bit more out of this building. Please, a transport fleet, and thank you. Hey, we have not been bombarding for some reason.
Incoming transmission.
Decline. Even if they are my vassal, I'm not gonna give them just everything. Certainly because they were once very opposed to me. Another Psycorps coming in. Nice. Oh, and that gives us more things to build. Awesome. Quantum destabilizer. I've never seen this tech before. Let's pick it. And I have to admit, can move from a resource from a leadership project. He's studying over here. There we go. The fact that every Psycorps here is not present right now doesn't really matter because unfortunately we didn't bomb the planet for a while. Yeah, because that sounds like a really nice thing to say, because we didn't kill millions of people. What have we not? Oh, what is it? Greetings, Patron Tennille. We've recently forced to scrap most of our technical equipment due to a major malfunction. Would the materials of scrap be of any use for you by chance? I'll take the influence. Influence is capped at 1,000, by the way. That's kind of an important thing to note. Still, I don't need the minerals right now. Minerals we are good on. Move here. Thank you. Unfortunately, our mission has been delayed. People apparently knew what was happening. I actually should have waited with clicking that away, but like, the problem there was I know what it does, but ooh, and here comes something interesting, perhaps. Esteemed Archprophet Tennille first, a decade ago, the Succubus Blessed Imperium pledged to support the artisan troops, and so you have the time for the patronage. Oh yeah, the patronage redeal. Oh, unfortunately, nothing too special about it. Yo, but what is special is that we can wreck this stuff. And hopefully soon, and still within this episode, we can actually conquer this planet. And start adding some true war score, because it's been slow going as of late. Okay, we have 5 here now. Is the 6th one coming in close? That is one, I suppose. Yes, it is. Yeah, because they have so much more. I wish I could see how many these are. Oh, here, 23. I can. And we have how many ships? We have 17 ships. So we are definitely at a disadvantage there. Go here. But go around the space station and then destroy this. And that's the debris analyzed over there. And then we can finally say, put this young man in charge of that. And then this science ship that's over here can have the very experienced guy over here. And he can then... This guy. Research all the projects in this system, please. There's more to be found over here. Planet is completely bombarded again. And I think with this amount of troops, we have then 18 versus 23, but we have some stronger troops, so I hope everybody will survive. That is basically the gist of it. There you go, and you probably as well. Yep. And then later on there will come another, but it will take so much time for them to arrive that I really want to try and go a little faster. Look at this. X-ray lasers, ion disruptors, and nice technological speed advantages. And then it's time to invade the planet. Oh, that's not going well. No, that's not going well at all. Retreat. The Succubus population dies on Uzum Prime. Heavy fighting has been reported from the rural areas of Uzum Prime. There have been several clashes between Neo-Succubus and Succubus irregulars. The Neo-Succubus appear to have won the day, and their guerrillas have burned down many settlements. Civilian casualties are high. Yowza. Hold on here. Pause. We still have 18 troops, so we didn't lose anything, but we didn't manage to actually get anything else done. You, go automate for a moment. We need to get more troops in, and Uzum Prime, you just caused yourself yet more trouble. You killed the scientists. It cannot reach anything. Okay, I'll intervene in a moment. Oh, that they killed somebody else again is... Uzum Prime, ugh. It's just... Succubi on Succubi is just not what it should be like, right? Yo, you can... No, not all of you, you numbnuts. Move here. You. Survey the system here. What is your issue? You can survey so much over here. It's fine.
Construction.
I'm building a small fleet, or I have a small fleet over there, I should say. I'm not sure if they're building it. There we go. Improve all of that. Oh, we can also improve all of this. Don't mind if I do. Wow. Energy is gonna come in much harder, which, frankly, it's kind of good considering we have running a deficit right now during warfare. Which isn't crazy that you're running a deficit during warfare, but still. I prefer not to, and I know it's possible. Looks like you finished another one. Good. There we go. Upgrade it all, baby. And once this is upgraded, it will also be better. And you can go for science. It's a bit of a shame of the mineral, though. We could resettle you. You're a desert person. You know, you can go to Akago or a planet over there. Now I'm looking for... you will see it. Now I'm looking for a planet and I can't find it. Here, resettle over here. Why is that not possible? Oh, it's still growing, so it won't do it. I'm not allowed to move it. Annoying. Do we really need the minerals? Not super. But there's plus 25 minerals on this planet, so I do want them. Alright, well we'll have to look at that a little later then. Uzum Prime, yeah, you're going really you're growing really slowly because you're killing one another. And it's not really helpful. In fact, that's really bad. Build this. You also have additional minerals. Oh, I guess there's gonna be a mineral stuff then. Whoa. Saw an enemy ship there. So, our forces, they have replenished. They're good again. And their forces have not healed as well. Okay, hold on then. Land the armies again. I've never done this before. Landing and then retreating, landing and then retreating. And retreat. Yeah, failed. Well, I'm not sure. This might actually be worth it. Mining network. Let's build that. Let's research that, sorry. There we go. Ministry of Culture. Growing ethics attraction. Governing ethics attraction and covering unity. It's a deal for 1,000 minerals and 1,000 energy. So we'll stop and then we need to look at Lavri, where we're gonna build this. Because you need to build it on your capital. It's not allowed. It's a unique building here, Ministry of Culture. And as you can see, here is built. It will bring unity. And if I go to this planet, for instance, it's not a good tile. And I say replace over here. Oh, actually, wait, what? How is that possible? In that case, Uzum Prime has more than enough room. And this is an Empire modifier, so it doesn't matter where it's exactly built. Yeah, build it. Build it on this planet. Where everybody is so fighting with one another. Perhaps they need a little bit of extra culture. Perhaps that's just what they need. Oh, great. They were already here, but they didn't participate in the fight. But yeah, their army seems to heal slower than ours. So apparently we can just go back and forth. Perhaps because they have too many armies? Oh, there again. And mission progress minus 20%. We've managed to replace most Polybius world leaders with our own disguised agents, with a few unfortunate exceptions. Efforts are underway now to deal with these last few stubborn holdouts, but we have to push the date of our planned reveal forward. And there we go. And looks like we can do another invasion. I so would like to finish capturing this planet within this episode, but yowza.
Construction complete.
If I don't retreat now, I'm about to lose a few.
Planetary invasion
Failed again. They're being stubborn little gits about it. And some of their armies are like really hurt. Now Uzum Prime. Now they get the strong trait. The Neo Succubus. Didn't they already have that? So now they're very good in energy and in mineral mining, for instance. So they actually make good slaves as well. Okay. I will probably even replace this to activate the ministry building.
Construction complete.
You guys are full again. Enter. Oh, and that's not. That's enter orbit. Land the armies. I think part of the problem is that these guys constantly get renewed. Yeah, they get renewed. But look at it. Now it's going a lot better. Their armies are being smashed. And we have secured the planet. We've done it just within this episode. Was a little slow, I have to admit. But we got it, and all of a sudden it's 81% war score. Man, I haven't looked at it, but effectively, apparently, a lot of people have already... More occupations have taken place, though this one is 16.2% worth. So it's definitely been helpful for the war. So what we're going to do is we're going to embarkle. And we're going to save these two fleets. We're going to go to this system and we'll capture a thing over here. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Peace deal! A new faction has recently gained fraction in the international political landscape of the Succubus Blessed Imperium, led by, they call themselves the Defensive Readiness Coalition. So, hold on. There's a new world map mode. Yeah, we have, this is now ours. We control this planet now. There's a lot of unrest. The robots are being disassembled. And these guys are all going to be slaves and what have you. Not, that's for sure. Interesting. Let's see what the peace deal was. The Liberate Planet has also succeeded. So there should be now a new... Yeah, over here. These guys. They are now peaceful and egalitarian. The fact of the matter is that if you release a planet, they will get the same government as the ones that attacked them. So that's over here. So I would more than like to offer an association status to them. We'll do that. Succubus Blessed Imperium wishes to give the Panari and I vote yes, of course. On that. Vote yes. And that's an independence guarantee. This is the peace deal. Was won. This is now built and I want it activated. So there we go with that. We have some technology coming in. There we have combat AI, which I do like, so let's put that back in. And let's put that in the big scientist again, because he's better at that. And then the science ship that was over here can get... Where is it? Sorry. A little lower. This can have the young guy. Plans worked in active buildings, we know that. Economy, that will change as soon as we get the fleets back in proper position. But I do have to admit, I think my fleets are stuck. No, they're not stuck, not right now, because right now you are allowed to move through enemy territory for a while. But I will park this fleet over here. And I will land all the armies over here. So that we have some ways to tell them, hey, don't be so pissy. This will rapidly help with the economy. There's unrest. Yes, we'll change that. We have, of course, too many sectors. off camera, I will reorganize his planets, build some things over here so that I am sure that they will have the right buildings. I'll probably add some Succubi over here. I notice now that they have less habitability and less growth speed. Well, that's alright. And of course, once we return, we will have our little outpost over here. It's not that good. I hope this border would have gone a little bit more away, but it hasn't. I don't know why. But we'll have to see. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.